All right, perfect. Chris Brown here.
And Jay Small here.
Chris and Jay's GPS Guide to Personal Success. This is like our 6th or 7th episode now. Hey, real quick, I just wanted to start this off by announcing a promotion that we're doing. If you leave 500 hearts on this Periscope, we're going to randomly draw somebody to get a free personal development book of their choice shipped to their house, all paid for. So 500 hearts and you'll be qualified for that promotion.
All right, so today we're going to talk a little bit start off with like goal setting and kind of go into how goal setting will make you a better leader and just the importance of leadership in general. So I'll start with some goal setting tips. You know, we've talked a lot, or we kind of touch on goal setting almost every one of these videos, but the biggest thing is to have big goals. You know, you've got to have a goal that's big enough to get you excited. You know, you want to get up early in the morning and stay up late thinking about your goals. And if you don't have that right now, if you're kind of just dragging through the day, it probably means that your goals aren't big enough. You know, if you don't look forward to getting, you know, into work on Monday, or working through the weekend or doing something like that, you know, it's probably because your goals aren't big enough. You know, you should always kind of be thinking about your work and always thinking about your goals. So the easiest way to do that, you know, write down your goals every single day. Write them down on a piece of paper. You know, I mean, you could type them out too, but I really like to write them down with a pen and paper, you know, keep it old school. There's just something about that, writing them down every single day, that keeps them on your mind, you know, and it keeps you focused for the day. You know exactly what you need to do to move towards that goal. And obviously, having huge goals, you're not going to know how to get there, but you know whether or not you're moving towards those, you know. So by writing them out every single day, you can make decisions that day that are going to either move you towards your goals or move you away from them, you know. And if you find that you're making a lot of decisions that are moving you away from your goals, they're probably not the right decisions to be making at that time. So that's a big one, you know, and that's really what I wanted to start this off with, because I think it's important to get that mindset down. You know, you might not always be pumped up to start the day or to go into work, but just having those goals and writing them down every day is going to make you realize your purpose for that day a lot more clearer. So I know you had a great weekend. You actually came back from Phoenix, where you went out to a convention out there and got to see John C. Maxwell speak.
Yes, yep. John C. Maxwell, actually, this kind of goes hand in hand with goal setting, because, you know, I've kind of learned through the past 3 years that most people, they don't lead their life. They actually just accept their life. And it's the people that are setting goals, like he mentioned, and have big goals, that are actually leading their life. They're not just accepting it as it comes and, you know, playing the poor me or the victim, and they're leading their life. The people that have goals, that are going after these goals that they're writing down every single day, those are the people that know how to lead their life. So hand in hand with goal setting is leadership. And when I went out to see John C. Maxwell, that was his number one topic of this convention. It was leadership, and he went over the 5 levels of leadership. So that's what I want to share with you guys today. 5 levels of leadership, starting from the very bottom all the way to the top, and the top position is actually called a pinnacle leader. So the very first level of leadership is called position leading. Okay, that's when the people that are following you are only following you because they have to follow you, right? So that means maybe you're a CEO and people need jobs, right? They need jobs to survive. So the reason that they're following you is because they simply need to survive, not because they want to, but because they have to. Okay, now at this level of leadership, if you're stuck at this level of leadership, there's a very little return. Okay, you want to actually get to the very top level of leadership, and that's where the money starts to flow and everything is, you know, you have a great team of people and you get things done. You accomplish the goals that you set. So the second level of leadership is actually called permission leading. That's when people follow you because they actually want to. They're willing to listen. They're willing to learn, and they're willing to learn how to lead as well. Okay, at this level, the return's a little bit better. The third level of leadership is the production level. Okay, that's when people follow you because of what you have done for your organization. Okay, whatever the organization has done, and whatever the organization is, whether it's, you know, an affiliate marketing team, or maybe it's a real estate team, or maybe it's an insurance team, or whatever it may be, a car salesman team. It doesn't really matter, right? Whatever industry you're in,
even like, you know, whatever you're doing, even if you're an employee, you don't necessarily have a team, but you're part of a team, and the easiest way to lead that team that you're a part of is to develop these leadership skills. You know, so even if you're working in an engineering engineering department or anything like that. You know, these are all positions that you set yourself in.
Exactly. So this is where things get interesting in this third stage, the production level of leadership. This is where momentum starts to be created in whatever business you are. Meaning things just start to flow a little bit. People are starting to really know how to do things well. They're following you, like I said, because of what you've already done for the organization. Okay. The fourth level of leadership is the people development stage of leadership. Okay, this is where the compound effect takes place. So all these little things that have led up to this are now starting to bloom. People are actually being developed. They're learning how to develop other leaders. And then the final, and the best position you want to be in, and the best leadership you could give to people is the pinnacle level of leadership. Okay, that's when people follow you because of who you are and what you represent. And at this level, you have the biggest amount of return. Okay, so at this level, here's what you're doing. You're literally teaching people, you're giving people the right equipment to succeed. Okay, so how do you know that you're giving the people the right equipment to succeed? You equip them, okay? There's 5 ways to equip people at this level of pinnacle status, okay? Pinnacle leadership status, okay? The very first thing you're doing is you're doing it yourself. You're doing everything you say you're going to do, right? You're a man of integrity or a woman of integrity. You're doing it yourself, and you're showing these people that I can do it. Okay. The second thing you're doing to equip people well is you're doing it with them, right? You're showing them how to do it. So first you're doing it, letting them know you are capable of doing it. Then you're showing them how to do it. The third thing you're doing is you are watching them do it to somebody else. So you do it basically, but I'm with you. I can help you out. So it's, I'm doing it, I'm showing you how to do it, now you're doing it, but I'm still with you. The fourth level is you're doing it on your own. And the fifth and final level is you're doing it with someone else that's with you. Okay, so again, the very first thing to get to this pinnacle status of leadership, you have to be equipping your people very, very well, obviously. The 5 ways to equip people. First, you show them that you can do it. The second thing, you're doing it with them. The third thing, you're watching them do it and helping them along the way if they need help. The fourth thing, you're just letting them do it and they're already doing it well because of what you've taught them. And then the fifth way is them teaching other people. A lot of people get to this fourth level where they train their people to go out and do it, but they don't train them how to train other people to do it. And that's the most crucial part of being a pinnacle level leader, is that you're teaching people how to do it and then teaching them how to do other people. And that's how you grow a huge organization, whatever industry you're in. And again, once you have a huge organization, you become this type of leader, you're hitting these big goals that you set for yourself.
Absolutely. And honestly, the more important thing than hitting the big goals and getting, that goal accomplished is what it makes of you to accomplish that goal. So if you're setting huge goals and then you go out and accomplish that, you're going to develop these leadership skills and be that pinnacle leader just by accomplishing that goal. If your goal is to make $1 million, the $1 million is great, but I think the person that you become making that $1 million is even better.
Absolutely. So guys, hey, remember the competition or the promotion I mentioned at the beginning of this video? Watch the replay if you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook. Watch the replay on Periscope at Chris and Jay's GPS. Watch the replay, leave 500 hearts, and you'll be entered into a competition to receive a personal development book of your choice at no cost, shipped right to your doorstep. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.